Dear students, once again I am Mr. Vishal Shah, Assistant Professor, Krishna Institute of Pharmacy, Karad, welcomes you all to this my YouTube channel. Now in previous video we have seen the reactions of the phenol. In that case we have discussed about the reactions that are given positive due to the presence of the hydroxyl group. As we know that phenol gives reactions positive due to the presence of the hydroxyl group as well as the presence of the benzene ring. So today we are going to discuss about the reactions of the phenol that are given positive due to the presence of the benzene ring in the phenol. So let's start one by one. Before going to proceed towards the which are the different reactions that are given positive by the phenol, let's see what are the learning outcomes of this session. After this session, learners will be able to explain chemical properties of the phenol. Remember that here we are going to discuss the chemical properties of the phenol that are due to the presence of the benzene ring in the phenol. So let's start with these reactions. Now as I said that these whatever reactions of the phenols are there, these reactions that are given positive by the phenol due to the presence of the benzene ring. First reaction is halogenation. Now we know that benzene is capable of giving electrophilic substitution reaction. Similarly, different aromatic compounds also gives electrophilic substitution reaction, and we know halogenation is nothing but the electrophilic substitution reaction. So phenol is also capable of giving the halogenation as a reaction positive. Now phenol reacts with bromine water to give the precipitate of 2,4,6 tribromophenol. So when phenol is reacted with the bromine water, it gives the precipitate of 2,4,6 tribromophenol. Means in this reaction you can see whatever halogen is there, that is the bromine that we have utilized, this bromine is attached at three different positions. These positions are ortho positions and the para position. Now if we compare the reactivity of phenol with benzene, we know phenol is more reactive. Why? Because as this phenol is consisting of hydroxyl group, this hydroxyl group we know that it is shows electron donating resonance effect, due to which it supplies the electron to the benzene ring, and the net electrons that are present on the benzene ring are there, they are increased, and due to which the electrophiles are easily substituted on this benzene ring, and that's why instead of getting a mono substituted product, as phenol is more reactive as compared to the benzene, we will get the tri substituted product over here. Also we can perform these electrophilic substitution reactions of the phenol at the very lesser conditions. Means we are going to perform these reactions at the lower temperature. Dilute solutions can be also utilized. So very harsh conditions are not required to perform these chemical reactions. So this is the first halogenation reaction, where halogenation is nothing but the addition of the halogen. So phenol on reaction with the bromine water, it will be converted into the 2,4,6 tribromophenol. So tri substituted product is formed in this reaction. Instead of here, if we use the benzene, we know that we are getting the mono substituted product. So that is the difference between the reactivity of benzene and the reactivity of the phenol. Then next reaction that is given positive by the phenol due to the presence of the benzene ring is nitration. We know Nitration is nothing but the addition of the nitronium group or nitro group. Now here phenols, when treated with the dilute nitric acid, it undergo the nitration at the low temperature to give the mixture of ortho and para nitrophenol. Here you can see that in case of benzene, if we remember that we have utilized a fuming nitric acid because reactivity of benzene is less, so we need to use the mixture of nitric acid and the H2SO4 to increase the formation of the electrophile. But here phenols are more reactive, due to which it is not necessary to use the concentrated acids. Dilute nitric acid or dilute acids are sufficient to perform this reaction. Now the phenol, when first reacted with dilute nitric acid, it will be converted into the mixture of ortho and nitrophenol. This mixture can be easily separated into the ortho as well as the para nitrophenol by using the steam distillation. You can see the reaction for this nitration. Phenol, when reacted with dilute HNO3, it will form a mixture of ortho and para nitrophenol. So here this is your ortho nitrophenol and here para nitrophenol is there. So it leads into the formation of the mixture of ortho and para nitrophenol, which can be easily separated by using steam distillation. Now suppose instead of using the dilute nitric acid, if we use the concentrated nitric acid, the nitration of the phenol with concentrated nitric acid leads into the formation of the 2,4,6 trinitrophenol. Like 2,4,6 tribromophenol, here also if we use the concentrated nitric acid instead of the dilute nitric acid, we will get the 2,4,6 trinitrophenol, which is commonly known as the picric acid. This is a very important compound which is used in the various diagnostic tests. Now next reaction that is given positive by phenol, another electrophilic substitution reaction, that is the nitrosonation. Now this reaction is also not given positive by the benzene. What is nitrosonation? Now in nitration we have seen addition of the NO2, that is the nitro group. In nitrosonation we are going to carry out the addition of NO. That group is known as the nitroso group. In this case also, when phenol is reacted with the nitrous acid means what? Actually we are not going to use as it is nitrous acid. Nitrous acid is nothing but the HNO2, which is formed by the reaction between sodium nitrite and the hydrochloric acid at the 5 degrees Celsius. And this in situ nitrous acid that is formed, this nitrous acid reacts with the phenol, which leads into the formation of the para nitrosophenol. Here you can see only NO group is added, which is known as the nitroso group. And if nitro group is there, this is nothing but the NO2. Further, this para nitrosophenol, when reacted with dilute nitric acid, further it can be converted into the para nitrophenol. So in this way also we can carry out the synthesis of the para nitrophenol. So this is about the nitrosonation. So you can remember the difference between the nitration and the nitrosonation. In nitration we are going to carry out the addition of NO2, that is the nitro group, while in nitrosonation we are going to carry out the addition of NO. So this is about the third reaction that is given positive by the phenol. Next reaction that we are going to see is sulfonation. We know sulfonation is nothing but the addition of the SO3H group. Now phenols, upon treatment with the concentrated sulfuric acid, it also undergo the sulfonation. Now these sulfonation reactions can be performed at two different temperatures. One at 20 degrees Celsius and the other one is at the 100 degrees Celsius. And depending upon the temperature that is used, we will get the different products. You can see here it by observing this reaction. here you can see phenol is reacted with H2SO4 at 20 degrees Celsius and the 100 degrees Celsius. If we react the phenol with H2SO4 at 20 degrees Celsius, it will be converted into the orthophenyl sulfonic acid. And if we perform it at 100 degrees Celsius, we will get the paraphenol sulfonic acid. Means depending upon the temperature that is utilized, we will get the different products. Either we will get the ortho substituted product or we will get the para substituted product. So it all depends upon the temperature that is utilized. So this is about the fourth reaction that is given positive by the phenol, that is the sulfonation. So all these reactions are known as the electrophilic substitution reaction. Phenol does not give the Friedel-Crafts alkylation and the Friedel-Crafts acylation as an electrophilic substitution reaction, while benzene easily gives this particular reaction positive. So up till this point we have seen the halogenation. In case of halogenation, we can consider either bromination or the chlorination as per our requirement. Then we have seen nitration, also we have seen nitrosonation, and now we have seen the sulfonation. Now next different reaction that is given positive by the phenol is Reimer-Tiemann reaction, which is also known as the Reimer-Tiemann formylation. Now what is this Reimer-Tiemann reaction? When phenol is treated with chloroform in presence of aqueous solution of sodium hydroxide. So here what we are going to do, phenol is treated with chloroform in presence of aqueous sodium hydroxide, and further followed by this we are going to use the acid hydrolysis, and due to which aldehyde group is introduced at the ortho position of the benzene ring. This reaction is known as the Reimer-Tiemann reaction. As here we are going to introduce the aldehydic functional group, that's why also this reaction is known as the Reimer-Tiemann formylation. Now when phenol undergo the Reimer-Tiemann formylation, it forms salicylaldehyde. Now this reaction is known as the Reimer-Tiemann reaction. This reaction is given positive by all the phenols, and it is used to introduce a aldehydic functional group at the ortho position. All phenols are capable of giving this reaction positive, and by using this reaction one can introduce the aldehydic functional group at the ortho position. So this reaction is known as the Reimer-Tiemann formylation. So what we are going to do here, we will see in this reaction that is given here. Phenol, as we know, first it is reacted with the aqueous solution of the chloroform and the aqueous solution of the alkali, that is the either NaOH or the potassium hydroxide. We can use both. So which leads into the formation of the here phenoxide ion of the salicylaldehyde. Here you can see due to the use of this, the aldehydic functional group is introduced at the ortho position, and further this compound on acid hydrolysis, this phenoxide ion is there. This phenoxide ion is converted into the phenolic functional group, which leads into the formation of the salicylaldehyde. So this is about the Reimer-Tiemann formylation. Reimer-Tiemann formylation is given positive by all the phenols, where aldehydic functional group is introduced at the ortho position of this phenol. So these are the various reactions of the phenol that are due to the presence of the benzene ring. Still some reactions are there that we are going to see in the next video. Stay tuned up to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe, like and comment if you like my channel. Now before this, you are going to use this particular link, and solve the question that is given on this link. Thank you.